Oh my god, true believers, I have the Masters Universe Classics Point Dread and Talon Fighter.
It's 3 toys in 1. It's a rugged frontier outpost, Talon Fighter for winged combat, battle station high atop the castle, which is Castle Grayskull.
And there's a Tila figure included as well.
You can see a picture over in the background right here.
I never had the Talon Fighter growing up as a kid, and I always wanted it. It was too expensive, unfortunately, for my parents to get for me. My buddy Johnny got this for me for my birthday. Johnny, you are incredible. Thank you so much. You've just basically accomplished a dream I've had since a child.
Doing this review is going to be
A little difficult, being that this is fairly a large toy, and you may actually see me in this video rather than just seeing my hands, being that's pretty much the only way I can get all of this inside the shot itself, at least. The packaging on this is incredible, and I hate to open it up, even though I say that for about every packaging that I get for any toy, but I do really like how this looks, especially with this artwork on here. I do like this non-colored in art on the back, which is very reminiscent of the original Talon Fighter that came out back in the day, as well as some other figures and playsets like Castle Grayskull. But enough about that, let's go ahead and open this baby up. Opening the box, you get a bunch of different pieces. For instance, you get these pieces. We have a bagged up Tila with a new hat. We have the unattached wings. We have this radar dish thingy with instructions, I assume. We have the perch to sit upon. We have the computer console, a piece to sit upon Grayskull, and another Grayskull looking piece. This is supposed to be separate from Grayskull itself so that the Talon Fighter can go out into the wilderness and blah blah blah, etc, all that stuff. Anyways though, let's go ahead and assemble this baby up. You can pretty much assume certain pieces and where they go.
Here it is! This thing is huge, giggity. If I were to set my camera down like I generally do for most of my action figures, this is what you'd be seeing. So, what I'm gonna do is set my camera down like this, take down the actual Talon Fighter from Point Dread, and put them side by side so you can see them, like so. There are some stickers where it turns out these are not instructions to assemble the Talon Fighter, it's actually to show where the stickers are supposed to go. There are 3 stickers that are involved, and you can only place 1 on the dashboard. Right now I'm going to leave it blank because I can't really decide which of the 3 I want, although I'm probably going to use Cringer and Orko, just because I kind of like that. I think that's kind of cute that they would be on the dash. Here's the Tila figure that comes with this set. If you're interested in changing the heads, there is an extra one in case you don't like the Man-at-Arms helmet, which this is what I call it. I know some people don't call it that, but that's what I say it is. Although a lot of people have complained about the lips on both of these figures, being that they're not exactly the bestest lips that have been sculpted by the 4 Horsemen. I don't have a big problem with it personally. I think it's kind of cool, but I know there are others out there that have customized them. The weapon she comes with is a sword and a shield, which both of these are like ripped right out of the cartoon. Putting her inside the Talon Fighter, and look, she fits perfectly right there, and hold on a second, there's space for someone to sit in the back. Let's get this holiday He-Man figure in there, which I recently did a review on. If you want to check out that video, I wouldn't mind too much, and see if he fits in there, which he does. Oh my god, that's almost perfect, right? But now the big test, does it close perfectly? Yes, it does. It's almost as though Matty Collector, which designed this vehicle, knew what they were doing. I will say this is very, very cool looking. Look at that Talon Fighter face. A nice view from underneath it, and here you can see the blasters from the back. The sculpt and detail put into this is impressive. I really do like that we get a little bit of a different tone with the wings. And even though I kind of briefly showed the inside, even this is all textured, where you can see that it was sculpted in and is not just a sticker. Although this side and on the other side are both decals, unfortunately. But the first aid kit on the back is sculpted into it, and it is not a decal. Same thing goes for the controls up front here as well, so you don't have to worry about this peeling off. Let's look at the rugged frontier outpost itself. As you can see, this looks like it could directly attach to Castle Grayskull, but this bottom portion is supposed to be independent of Castle Grayskull, where if you don't have the castle, you can just have it sitting upon here, where you don't have to do anything else. Turning it around, you can see that there is a computer piece component that's added in, so whoever's at this outpost could have some sort of, I don't know, outpost computer thing. I really wish this entire piece would fit on top of Castle Grayskull, but that's not what that's supposed to be. This actually comes apart if you add a little force to it.
And this is the piece that adds directly to Castle Grayskull, which I'll show that in just a minute. First, though, I want to show just the stair pieces. As you can see, it looks as though like a figure who's much, much smaller could just kind of crawl up this way. Very impressed with the detail added into just the perch. Also liking that we have this little window pieces put in there as well. A close-up of the computer piece, you can see that these are sculpted. However, the monitor itself is a decal. Even though he's a bit tall for a gay Prince Adam, can be looking down at the computer, and it seems as though it's almost out of his reach. Now I'm going to try to show what this looks like on Castle Grayskull. Bear with me for a second because it may be a bit difficult in this room. And here's the Talon fighter on Castle Grayskull. As you can see, it fits on fairly simple. This is more than likely how I'm going to be having this sit with the rest of my toys. I mean, I really like how it sits so perfectly. The other piece I'll somehow kind of put to the side, unfortunately. Also, one thing I want to point out is that I did not show Tila with the visor that she has along with her helmet. The visor came off to the side and I forgot to put it back on. All in all, very cool vehicle. Johnny, thank you so much for getting me this. I am really happy to have this as part of my collection. If you're interested in getting this yourself, unfortunately it's no longer available, at least not from what I can see. Not on Matty Collector anymore. Super 7 now owns the rights to all the Masters Universe classics, but you can probably get this on Amazon and eBay for not too much of an inflated price, but the price will continue to go up, being that this is no longer on the market, and there's going to be more and more people that's going to want to buy it. But thank you guys for watching me in this toy review. If you want to, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I will see you guys later. Peace.